So back to making and provoking positive chances for you. It's I was telling you about when I was looking for a training, how I made like a pitch elevator to get to the people about how being coming from Lebanon, speaking different languages, and I did make some. Most of the companies, international companies, work international. So I told them that I know that you want to develop internationally. So I won't cost you anything, you know. I'm graduated from Conservatoire National des Arts et Métiers. I can be present whenever you have contacts with companies. Later on, I can outgrow. Give me that chance. I can make differences for you. If and I adapted my the value I could propose in function in real time, in function of the activity of the customer. That's something also you will learn with me, is how to adjust your pitch elevator in 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Let the person capt his interest. You have to be confident in yourself, and the first time you would do it, you would you would be hesitating. It's not a problem. Everything. Don't let that fear block you from doing it back again. Just say that, okay, I didn't succeed this time. Okay, how can I make it better the second time? And then you can have success. It is keep trying and keep take it that sometimes you look at people and you find excellent salespeople that have full confidence of them, and you say, well, I can never be like them. They are they have so much authority that I don't have, so they could succeed, I don't. You're mistaken when you think that, because depending of the character of the CEO you will be working with, or of your customer that you are seeing. A lot of people do not want aggressive sales. They want people that have emotional intelligence, that can bring empathy, that can listen, that can act as advisors. So not people that think that they know everything and they would tell you how to do it. And especially that hear what the person wants, look at how he is dressed, understand his profile. That's something you also will be teaching you through remaining lessons and videos up till you are at the top best of doing that. Just to give you an idea, when I was in Dubai helping Sage, I passed over then almost 6 months. I had just in pitch elevator and by people sitting next to me in the plane opened more than 120 opportunities. It is real. It's not. I'm not overselling you things that, and I don't have talents that other do not have. Or maybe what I have is how to teach that, to teach you that talent, how to overcome timidity you might have, or how to adjust till you get the success to that. So that one of the first fundamentals I was saying is that self-trust that you can build and you can provoke your chance. Secretary are the key to the CEO. So try to take an appointment with the CEO is not easy. If you act with the secretary over the phone as she was the CEO or he was the CEO, then you're giving him the right importance. You're explaining what you can do to the company. And he probably will open 10, 50 times more the door so that you can make it. And if she's busy, she don't understand, provoke it. Go over there, visit her. Be nice. Sometimes people have a lot of CVs and they tend to look at the top of them and not. So find your way, legal ways, but friendly ways where you can get your CV on the top when you're looking for it, or your contract if you have different offers over there, and make friends. And as I say, smile to people, they would smile to them. And if you have that positive relation, then you can have real doors open to you. People need as well to understand, why they would do that favor to you. Because they don't want to do that favor to 100 persons, to 1,000 persons. So just explain the difference. Explain why you. Explain, for instance, when I go at a hotel and I want to elevate my room to a suite, I would explain that I have different stays coming to there, and after complimenting how she's nice and how she's efficient in her work, that with my network I can make a difference as well in terms of being positive about that. And like any customer wants to be as special, so try to show. For instance, if you speak many languages, explain to the secretary that you think that her boss would thank her for letting your CV in because of that experience and that know-how in a certain language. We'll follow in the details the different lessons, but the purpose for that is just to set the decor, as we say, and go to the next one. The next one is how to think different. Let's say that you wanted to sell a perfume to a company. Why would you worry about telling her why he should buy from you and not this product and not this product? Think about how if I was owner of the shop, my main purpose is to make my customers more happy and more inclined to spend. So I would more insist about how other boutiques, whether clothing or whether flowers, have grown into had 30% increase in revenue because we had that ambiance created for them. And the videos would be full of how I used in that thing different to win back contracts, very large contracts that were signed, as well how I started a project without capital and got a return from the first contract being signed. The proposal, the key of everything you do is value, because that's how you can cap the interest for that, and that's something we'll go into different details of examples into doing that. And when you want to do something, when you want to achieve something, think big. I mean, don't think that you cannot do it. Amazon didn't put his objective as being the first bookshop online. He wanted in Seattle, or his main goal was to be the first and the number one. Although he just started out from a garage, he have seen himself as being the leader over there. So, and he has worked for it in different steps of that. So it's important to have goals, and then to have plan, and in that plan to have steps, milestones. In these milestones, to make sure that you can pass to each one. But if you think small, when you achieve your goal, you would still be small. I didn't when I started as at MDS, and I started for them the site preparation activity, which is a power system for computers. I dreamed of where I would bring that company to, which is I would grow it from Lebanon to Jordan to Iraq to United Emirates to Saudi Arabia to everywhere, and then to Europe. Think big. That's my advice to you, and we will see how you can practice that and how you can achieve your goals into that. When you think big, you know that you cannot, all the people would tell you you cannot do it. And by the way, speaking of people, if you want to stay positive, you have to select your friends. You have to select, if you are positive, go with friends that are positive, that believe in you. Because when you can encouragement, you can break all barriers. If you are day and night with a person that tell you no, you would never do it, watch out, you would never do it, you'll end up not doing it. But if you believe, so go to there and think of even small achievements that you do, and every time increase that the achievements that you would be doing, because that it's over there that you would be totally encouraged. And never give up is back to that point. So when you are putting high goals, or for instance, I'm selling solutions, ERP solutions, and if I was in an industry, I had to verticalize that solutions in order to verticalize it for manufacturing companies, where the notion of would be different whether you're manufacturing on a job basis or whether you're manufacturing for stock. So I looked for plugins, I looked for add-ons. The same when I worked for Sage. At that time, Sibel didn't have any CRM, so I looked for KDP, which was a partner of that CRM solution. I looked for Arcior, who was the gestion de production, which is the manufacturing package for that. And that made all the difference. When I was in MDS as a site preparation, I was just starting in the air conditioning room. I did learn with Liebert in Columbus, Ohio, about how important it was, precision was, about humidity and about control. But I had no experience in that. So the difference was made in making alliances. So I had a mechanical subcontractor for me. I had an architecture for the elevated floor. I had power companies for that, and I started from scratch, because I did all the strategy, I did all the proposal of the value, and I had people to achieve that. But I was the only person that can go to a bank and tell him how important it was to protect his data, and not to build his room. It's all about communications that can make the difference, about thinking different, taking a different approach in giving the value. The budget of the customer, he will always tell you that he have no money for doing it right now, and he would postpone his decision. Well, it's if you take it from the return on investment side, and about how that would bring him money by giving him all the calculation for that, he would be more inclined. Other things that we would see in other videos as well is how you can build finance around the proposal. For instance, in France, we had the convention de formation, subvention, where I worked for the owner of the companies, all subsidies he could take, whether from Europe, whether from his region, whether from his industry, to build that project. And I built for him the advantage that can make always discuss in the term of the person you want to convince. So the owner of the company had a presentation where he showed that by giving him the subsidies, he would create jobs, because that's what the region wants to do. He showed them that he had already the results, so he didn't have the risk of spending on a phantom company, and they got subsidies not only for the cost of my training, but the cost of his people that was mobilized, because that's how it works. But there were thousands and thousands of pages, and they keep changing about that. So I worked with special company. I did alliance with with specialized companies to do that. So to summarize what we have seen so far is have belief, and winner takes it all. So you have never doubt, always try. Number two is how to think different, think positive, and think out of the box. Number three, how to create values, because the most important, why Microsoft succeeded, while born, and I don't know if you were born at that time, paradox, or you would find people, genius people, but they've never done the fortune that Steve Jobs had done, although he passed as well by difficulties at a certain time. It's about making sure that when you are in a business, that you can have the treasury for running it, and then you can have the revenues for keeping that business growing, because it's all in the strategy, in the business, and how you can succeed. Otherwise, you can have excellent ideas, but it never shows, or you can lose a lot of money. I had some failures as well, and I will be covering that, and how I wish that a person like what I'm doing right now was giving me all the tips, all the hints of getting my business up, and what to do and what not to do. So I would take it on another point. I won't cover all the fundamentals here. You would see a lot of very interesting ideas if you subscribe to the. And by the way, if you like that video, I need your encouragement as well. Give me a like, give me your comments, give me what the problems, the fears, the doubts that you have, that you need to be overcome, so that you can excel, you can elevate in your business. But what we will see in the videos as well are very real. I would say, some would say impossible missions. How to win back a contract that was a big contract signed, how you get a maintenance contract, large maintenance from your competitor, it's all about how you can be in a salon and take 5 times more leads and more revenue in that. How to recruit, how to advance, how to get just with engineers that are recently graduated, to build your multinational company, and that can be of interest for even startups and small businesses, because all of that would be found in the package. I've done it in different levels: a starter package and an advanced package. One with the support by main, and the other where you can have hours and where we can dedicate to your particular projects. You would see everything for that, and that's only for 1,750 euros with a discount for millennials. The last point I want to cover is how to start up now, how you can start up without capital, how you can start up everything, whether just the best way of doing it is think of it, think of the value it can take, test it, don't invest yet, but make your project. If you see it could come with, well, have it ready as soon as possible, while preparing, the recruitment that you would need to make. Maybe you would start with working with subcontractors that you would control for it. But have it done, have your first revenue, and then reinvest that revenue into that. You don't have the way of very big companies to develop and work for that. So all of this you would learn. Time is money, and I know that a lot of people have great ideas. They have maybe 100 ideas, and the way I can help is how to sort quickly 1 or 2 ideas, work them, test them, and have that implemented, so that you can triple your revenue, you can succeed, and you can do it. You can, you would see a lot of names in my, what I would have covered, not only fresh graduated engineers, secretary, people that were in the accounting, consultants, technicians, all of them in a 3-year time that became business owners that have changed their lives, and that's my, I want to give you the way in, and I want to accompany you. So the way for doing that is to, if you have any question, ask me, but is to put at the link at the boutique and subscribe. I would see with PayPal, even if we can't have a, you can do the payments on 4 months. So up to that time, hoping to see you very soon. Wish you all the best, and I really enjoyed. I hope you did as well. And don't forget, like. Thank you.